Hi guys, Jill here, and I wanted to show you the tags I got from Susan's Dress Form tag swap. And I still have one in a box that Susan has at her house on the way. We tend to do that. But I got the most amazing tags, and I do have to address the little bit of controversy with this swap. Susan and I host this together, and so she took the first group, and then I did a second group with the Halloween swap, and I am about to send those out because we had one that appears to be lost in the mail. I had waited for that, and that's going to happen with any swap. But you don't want to punish the swapper that has sent you the tags, but you can't hold up the whole swap for it, and I know she understands that. But we had a nasty swapper, and it's been over on Susan's blog. It was very hurtful, and there's just no place for those kind of people here on YouTube, and we all know that. And luckily everyone's been very supportive of Susan, and she's not welcome in Susan's swap or my swap or our swaps. So anyway, I can't believe that somebody thought so highly of her work that she thought to put down somebody else's work. And we have said this before, we welcome all types of crafters, and just we put out very basic rules like the size and what we want theme wise, and then everybody has come up with a different artistic impression, and everything about these tags is beautiful. I learned something from every one of them, and just to learn new techniques. And maybe it's not and I'm not saying this one, I'm just saying maybe you get a tag that might not be colors you might have used or your exact style, but you always learn something from swapping with people. And so I hope that everybody realizes that. And in this swap, I saw Susan's video, and of course I have some firsthand here to look at, but there was nothing even close to unattractive in this swap. I mean, everybody did such an amazing job. So there's my portion of coming late to the game with that rant, but it just blew me away that somebody thought that much of themselves, that they thought their stuff was better. Okay, so this one, I can show this, is Valerie Bissonette, Lovebug Crafts, and this again was our sewing tag swap, and I love her stamp, and I would love to get one like that. Her tag has all these wonderful bits of sparkly on it, and she's edged the tag here. She used that lattice, I think it is, impression plate or embossing folder from Stampin' Up. I've never seen this die cut before, but then again, I'm not totally with it on the die cuts, but I love it. Perfectly mimics the little dress that she put on it. And again, look at all that sparkle. And this isn't like Glimmer Mist sparkle, this is glitter. Almost along the lines of Stickles sparkle. So along the bottom, she used a punch, and then again, I think she might have used one of those, I have one somewhere. It's a glitter pen, and it just puts out a fine glitter and a little bit of iridescence. I think she might have used that. And then this applique on the front, and it seems only fitting to wish you a happy day is her greeting. And then look at the flower down here that she did, again with that same embossing folder, and it's got a whole bunch of layers to it, and a brad in the middle. And then some chunkier glitter up here on this antique flower. And her pocket on the back is so cool. She put an embellishment, a button on the back just to finish off where the flower came through. This beautiful butterfly trim, and again that all glitters too. And then this cute envelope, and I think that's Stampin' Up, and it says hello. I've always wanted that envelope die. And so then her information fits right in there with the Velcro. Love it. I love them all. Like I said, I didn't see anything in the hair that wasn't beautiful. And this has expanded my knowledge of who's out there in YouTube world. This is somebody I do know. And let me make sure, yeah, everything on here. Becky Schilling Junker. And I know Junker, she's been planning her wedding. And I've watched her do her invitations, everything. And so on YouTube, she's MPLS Betty. And then there's her blog. And her little pocket part, oh, and this is K & Company paper. I have that pad. I'm not sure if it's Ancestry.com or the other one that I use so much that I've gone through a few pads of. She has a little resin flower to hold this in the pocket. And then she really added some nice stamping to hers with the dress form, the pin cushion. This is all embossed, the thimble. And then this, the thread. And then a different dress form. She wrapped this lace around the entire thing. And then this is very patina, her dress form, which is the Tim Holtz one. I love the little pleated skirt, the pom-pom trim. Really cute way to finish that off. And then again, this is embossed. I love the scissor image again on that paper. The sewing machine is glossy, and then a pretty flower down here. And then she aged everything. She did a beautiful job. Let's go with this one, because it's right there. And I know you guys have seen these on Susan's video, but again, they deserve to be shown over and over and over again. And this one, it's hard to see. I know she has a video on this, so I'm going to go watch, because this acrylic is done really cool, and you can't see this. This is Faith Chick, and she spells it FAYTHCHIK 777, and that is Linda. And it says on here, live your life, capture your moment, create your story, always, every day. Love that. So that's really cool the way she did her pocket, and then her whole tag is sewn and even padded. And again, visit her channel because she shows how she did this. And there's, like Susan said, these are French knots here. She has XO. How cool. And this is all done with a blanket stitch. And I'll take the bits out and then I'll show you those. But it's padded with this beautiful aged fabrics. This is a Tim Holtz image, or an image that he uses, the pattern. It could be from the original pattern for all I know. The little spool with the safety pin, and then a a needle. Wow, I am so out of it, guys. Then she also added this cute little ruler. I love these. And then another of the tags with the texture to it, with the dress form, and she even put some bling on the dress forms, and she used an eyelet up here in the corner with a nice big safety pin with a little spool, as well as some hearts. And then, I want to see, mine's turned around, hard to see, but it says, there we go, handmade with love. And it's got the trim on it and the little rose. So that all fits in that pocket that she, again, sewed. Another amazing tag. And then I only have 5 at this point. Like I said, Susan has one, and we're really she and I are really good at putting together boxes for each other, and then not putting everything in the boxes. Or like I showed you in my previous video, I put my stuff in her box. We do that too. So this is by Darla Whittington, and she is, I don't know if you can see that, Clown of Pink. So CLOWNOFPINK. And that fits in this little pocket on the back here with a Tim Holtz little paper clip on it. Cute little pocket with the sewing machine on there. It's all different colors. This is Glimmery corrugated. That's really cool. And then she did a whole lot of aging on the background here with glimmer mists, I'm guessing, or mists of some kind. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying so hard not to cough. And then she did some stamping and embossing here also. She has the ruler. And then, oh, that's the ruler too going across. This is her dress form, and it's hard to see. It's got a different little stand than the others. It is actually wire in there. I think maybe you heard that. She did the burlap, which I did burlap on mine, a different form. And then, of course, aged that. And then here's the needle that she started sewing it and then put it into the flower. Love that idea. Here's the beautiful flower and the sewing machine charm back here. Isn't that beautiful? I don't want to show you all the guts of it, but I want you to see that charm with a jewel hanging off of it, and she punched back here. I love that punch. Someday I'm going to get it. And then this beautiful antique lace. Love that. And hers says Sowing Seeds of Friendship. Another just beautiful tag here. And lastly, I got one from Dale Rose. And I have looked at it. I just rewrapped it. And again, with the vintage idea. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I love everybody's different interpretation. Let me make sure. Yeah, I can show everything on here. So here's her little envelope. And look, I just want you to see, she even put a little piece of paper in there where it might show through every little detail. So Dale Rose, and she's Dale Rose 600. And she has an Etsy store, Sarah's Kids. And she also shows all the material on here that she used. And that cute little stamp. I think that's Hero Arts, if I'm right. Yep. And neat little tab on it. I think that's the Tim Holtz one. And maybe not. But I like the way that she did her pocket back here. I'm sorry if you hear my cat. He's going nuts. He wants to come in the room. He's not allowed when I'm filming because he acts bad. And hers, again, like I said, I love the interpretation of vintage because she went with a nice bright color, but yet it's still vintage. So with the teal, I'll start up top here. She did the seam binding and antique that. And then these scissors are copper embossed, and she did all that cutting, which is just so intricate and detailed in there. And then her background is meshy. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's a stamp in the brown. She actually sewed around her tag. And she did that thimble, again in the copper embossing. She has the ruler along the bottom on that teal paper. I think it's either Basil or a Coordinations paper that she used. Well, let's see. Well, no, it doesn't say. But, and that holds in that lace. Again, a nice, beautifully aged lace. And hers says a stitch in time with that clock on there. And then look at her dress form. It's totally different than the others. It's got a skirt under here that kind of bows out. And then she added this beautiful trim to it. And this, I think, was the Cricut cartridge, she said. So, and there's the dress form itself with some buttons down here. Just beautiful details. And I am blown away, ladies, by all the work you put into your tags. And I was just honored to be part of this tag swap. I know Susan is hosting the next one. I will show you the Halloween ones because I'm getting ready to swap those out. Unfortunately, we had a set lost in the mail. So they're all ready to be swapped out. I just was hoping to give it till tomorrow to see, which is Friday, because I might end up loading this on Friday, to see if that set comes in. And then if not, I'm sending these out on Saturday. So, but check out Susan's channel, which is Iowa 2308. You can still sign up for the next swap. And as you can see, the caliber of tags that we all got back are just amazing. Everyone put so much time into them, and they're just beautiful. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.